guaranteed $548,000 for their efforts.
But also, like, building out better check back strategies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having strength in the check back. I would agree. I think that's something that got overlooked for a long time by a lot of players. Samau is not going to overlook his chance to jam ace queen here. 17 bigs from the small blind. Oh. Okay. Is there any better sight in the big blind?
Well, Coleman knows a thing or two about this.
You are carrying a lot of weight.
10 left. It went Coleman open, bring Kenny jam, Kerry Katz jam over the top. Coleman aces cool.
It's like
just waking up with the blades.
Yep. Who has aces? You have ace queen.
no aces left in the deck. Boyanovsky folded ace-8 of clubs.
6% is not.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. I see how it's going to be today.
That is...
Heart. Don't root for it.
Oh my word. King of diamonds on the turn. Panucci doesn't know it, but he's drawing dead. There's no outs. It says ace of clubs. We already saw that folded. Jao Samal's up to 2.9 million, and more importantly, secured himself a very healthy ladder. $145,000 ladder between 6th and 7th.
Is enforcing its will on America.
Said
There is a
Jeffy.
wealth transfer happening
Jeffy
right
is
now.
sipping.
Yeah. Skilled Sox had my number. He kicked my ass. He was
693
couldn't outfox
guaranteed
it. He was
here.
a very stats-oriented player, and I was all about outfoxing.
Won 3.1 million the other night.
Use a HUD, so it was like gonna get crushed by that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was using.
He's got something.
What we got? Looks
Two
like
paint.
a pair. Jacks?
We go.
Yeah, I was just like a guess feel player as I was going. So like, yeah, and when their short stack game just got so
King Jack.
defaulted, you know, like.
What did Jeffy just say about the Brazilians trying to
or anything like that? And, like,
dispatch of the Americans at the table?
You ever dabbled in cash or no?
what's that?
You ever dabbled in cash?
Very little. Much later in my career, yeah.
2.1 in the middle. King on the flop.
I loved regulars.
We might be down to 5 in lightning fashion.
Turbos. When hypers came around, I said, this is not for me.
2 cards to come. It's not looking good for Coleman. Jack or a 10 needed to stay alive in this one as he hunts his second title this week. Can he find it? No, it's all over. David Coleman is out of here.
That was quick.
What a
This is why
year.
Trump wants to protect the borders. Fucking come.
Sounds like that tax law that was going to be passed in America that a lot of people were upset about. Perhaps not going to be going through, as per
You have
my
breaking
sources.
news?
My sources being anonymous accounts on X. But I did see it circling last 24 hours that apparently the president is considering eliminating taxes
I think I
on
would have
gambling
bluffed your hand
winnings.
on the river. That's how off I am on that hand.
Interesting development there.
I think I have other stuff too.
Are you saying American poker is
Check the 10
saved?
there.
Huh?
I just think nobody checks the 10 there.
No, I don't, yeah.
Saying Brazilian poker is going to be saved if
But I just think you're going to allow 2-pair folds.
one of these three close this out
Two-pair.
on the back of a second place finish in the main. Zhao's flopped the joint.
I mean,
Felipe has enough of a piece.
Ace 8, ace 5. If he has.
I have
We
14.
could see a big pot play out here.
Jam 3, maybe.
Mixture. People, different styles against that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very dangerous spot for Boyanovsky.
I don't know.
And he
if
is
it
starting
I
with
was
a
tempted
bet.
for a
just
second,
yeah.
but I think I
Yeah.
was thinking that I had worse hands to do it.
Producer just threw me off completely. I've got the laptop open on the break desk, and he's asked if I'm grinding the nightly 215 or 109 or whatever it is.
So now, just going to check call with the 9-8 suited. Might miss out on some action. 8-7 suited was not going to fold to a check raise. This is kind of the leverage I was speaking about earlier that chip leaders end up getting afforded. Felipe just betting relentlessly here and betting with a marginal pair plus straight draw on the flop, not getting punished for it. Less likely to face check raise from Samau, who's number 2 in chips. Although I do think that 9-8 of clubs is, if you're going to check raise anything, I mean, let's build a pot with number 1.
With the absolute nuts, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think you just generally want to slow play less against the chip leader when you're covered. Counter argument is that there's a flush draw on board and your 9-8 could not end up being the nuts anymore by the river, as it no longer is on the Jack of Diamonds. Still, I think Samau is going to want to look for value here. Unblocking pairs. Boyanovsky could just have some random king or 7 or under pair to the king. Wow, he's checked it over.
Always 9-8 suited.
Yeah. That's my range.
Always the same reaction.
Yeah, each time disappointed.
Daniel
I was back.
Simão.
Beijo, Dani. Te amo, meu filho.
And
Brazilian table.
as promised,
Really?
go and
Oh,
check
them
out
pumpkins.
Really?
Jonathan Jaffe's podcast. He recently interviewed the Brazilian Alison Pikazowicz. I'm going to butcher it like he did. Pikazowicz. So GTO Lab on YouTube. Enjoy Jaffe
YOLO.
interviewing one of the Brazilian bests
YOLO?
as he calls it off.
Oh, my.
Okay.
YOLO 2.
Oh, my
Shit.
Wow.
Didn't want that.
Oh, wow, I'm behind. Oh, wow, what a spot for you.
O que você tem?
Yeah, 4-4.
4-4?
Danny covering Jaffe here.
This is a big one.
Dude.
If Boyanovsky holds,
3 of them.
How
We'll be
about no
three-handed.
4 and then we settle for that for at first. Yeah, just no 4 on the flop. It'll be very boring. Us two stand away, you know.
3-5.
Nothing for the TV. Don't
2,
do
3,
that,
4,
yeah.
all spades. We can agree on that.
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
Yeah. For some.
What an insane spot. Felipe just needs to hold. Just needs to hold. He's going to eliminate 2 players. Going to ladder 500k and
neutral
change.
friends.
Yeah, I agree.
996 does present
Is it your
additional
first
outs
Triton?
for both DT and JJ.
It is? Oh, God. Extra outs, please, on the turn. 9.
Cannot understate or overstate, sorry,
On
the
the
importance
river.
of this
King
spot.
of spade. You feel it? I know you don't want it, but you feel it?
I mean,
Ace, King, Jack, 10,
King of
6
spade.
needed.
King of spade. Boom. Wow. King.
Gentlemen,
How about
GG.
the 4 of
Pleasure.
spades, Danny?
Pleasure, brother.
Good luck, the
Felipe.
Brazilians.
Pleasure.
very well played.
Nice call.
May I ask, am I 4th?
You're ahead of me.
Yeah. Good game.
GG, bro.
I like buddy.
It's like he's playing, is he playing his first ever tournament?
Guys, who wanna do a swap? I have 0 swap. Swear, but maybe now.
Brasileiro. Que loucura.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats, guys.
Brasil.
Vamos!
Why I don't
Brazilians
have a piece of you guys?
crushing it here. In the Bahamas, it seems to come naturally to them.
yeah, like the spot identification is natural. I'm going to hold that thought because I think this is an all-in and call, blind versus blind. Under 10 bigs.
Here we go.
Queen 9 suited, a qualifier.
The hand that Felipe eliminated both Jaffe and Danny Tang with. Off to the races then. As Jal watches on and potentially ladders 700,000. Looking likely with 2 cards to come. Ooh. Add 4 outs to the equation. Queen 10-9 needed. And the 4s hold.
Yeah.
Hand of the tournament so far. Boyanovsky just, we're going to be taking a quick, what, 5-minute break? 5 minutes or so. Check now. Yeah, he min cashed the main. Sorry, more than min cash. He came 28th for 185,000. But we can just fire whichever Latvian we need to fire that's responsible for that part of the Triton Poker Plus app. It's fine. We'll get rid of him.
I don't think we have the power to fire Alex Ponikovs.
Is it Gattis by any chance, James, that we need to get rid of? That will be updated very soon. Jumping back into the action here.
Guys, if Henry goes quiet at any point tonight, it's because of what he's just said a few moments ago. Boyanovsky did raise the button here. First hand with ace-9 off. Flops very well. Now, Samau, I think, might be used to check raising hands like this from time to time in your typical tournament setting out of the big blind, low pair, low visibility, but this hand very good in heads up. I like this check call. No need to think about turning this into a bluff.
1.2 in the middle. Rough spot for Samau, who needs to get something going sooner rather than later. Coming into this one, 3-1 chip deficit.
Third low card on board. And Draw's thinking about a small lead. This is for value. Pair of 5s with a gutter. Hoping to charge 2 overcards to the 7. Some gut shot. Let's see if Felipe decides to play this one as a raise. His hand is strong enough to stack off.
5 seconds.
But
1.2.
it is basically the worst top pair he can have because all weaker kickers would have a straight draw to go with it.
Try and spike an 8-6 or a 5. Otherwise, Samau's going to be down to 14 bigs. Bink.
What a nice sight for Samau.
What a final table for him. Ace, queen against aces. Came queen, queen, 8. Now was 1 card away from playing 14 bigs. And instead, he's found value on this river. 100% check mark.
500K.
This is a nice lead. I was wondering.
Wow.
Showdown.
Gets paid. It's interesting because, you know, Boyanovsky chewed on that for as long as he did. Just looking at Felipe's Hendon. Bit of a slow year this year compared to last year. Only cashing for 400,000 this year compared to 1.5 in 2024, but that's all going to change here. He's already locked up 2 million. Career best score for him. The bulk of his profits from last year came in 2 high rollers. EPT Monte Carlo, where he cashed for over 900,000. A win here today would see him move up to second on Brazil's all-time money list. He would overtake Bruno Volkmann.
That's 225.
How about this flop? Top pair against bottom 2.
This looking like a great candidate for check raise from Samau. We saw him missing a check raise with the nut straight earlier, but that was under ICM pressure. Now bottom 2. He's happy to fast play in the heads up environment. And Jack 8 suited is kind of in bluff catching mode already. I mean, from time to time, Samau's going to check raise a weak Jack, or even like Ace 5 with the intention of checking later. So I think it's wise to just flat here with the Jack 8. See what happens next.
Man, Samau is running hot today. 4 on the turn. Does complete a couple of the gut shots. It just seems inevitable that Felipe is going to lose at least another couple of million here. Samau might just be the chip leader at the end of this hand.
Yeah, I'm curious how he'll size here on the turn. He goes 1.5, which is big, clearly setting up stacks. Clearly, I think, delineating value as like a strong Jack or better. So Boyanovsky not obliged to stick around, but it's so hard to fold top pair on the turn. Usually we get to river with these kinds of hands. Call he does. This will be a chip lead pot in either direction.
Clean run out for Zhao.
Think nothing to do but jam at this point. When you unblock a Jack, even unblock a Queen. Felipe could have Queen X of clubs. Those are the hands you're targeting for value, so we want to bet. We don't want to check and let those hands check behind.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of gross. Nothing great about Felipe's hand in terms of blocker qualities. The 8 of spades may be a slightly negative card, as Joao might check raise a hand like 8-6 or 8-7 from time to time on the flop and then barrel through when he picks up the straight draw on the turn.
Well, he gets away from it, playing for a bracelet, a Triton trophy, and $3 million. Limped pot here. We got ourselves a little mystery hand. First one of this final table. You know what that means? Guaranteed fireworks. Zhao starting off with a check. Ace 3, ace of diamonds. Gut shot to the wheel. Pot.
I don't know. Let's see on 10 high. Yeah, Felipe does go for pot. Calling back to what we saw on Queen 8-5. This time, the gut shot with backdoor diamonds has to be too strong to fold for Samau. Ace high. Never behind a bluff. Back up as necessary. Boyanovsky for value, pretty quickly representing a 10 or better. Maybe from time to time a hand like 5x or pocket 7s.
Pot turn. I mean, it makes sense. Pot, 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 right? Set
Yeah,
up
the
stacks for
king-
the river.
The king could connect with Joao's range a little bit. Although limp check pre, Joao probably doesn't have king jack or king queen in range. So it should be a pretty safe turn for Felipe to keep firing with that 10x jacks queens. When he checks back though, that's kind of where his value range sits, I think. The pot flop check back, the overcard on the turn is sort of saying my hand used to be really good and now it's mid. So maybe that's like a jack 10.
Well, now 10's feeling really comfortable on this run out. So we know Zhao's going to check it on over.
Yeah, ace high, very showdownable, still beats all the same bluffs.
1.35 in the middle. We're going to see something.
Yeah, we might be in for a spicy overbet here. If Felipe reopens the action, he's kind of just saying, I've got trips.
2 million. 1.5x pot.
2.1.
He only did that to troll me.
Whatever Henry said, +1. This is pot and a half. And I guess Samau's gonna give it real thought. I mean, he's got a viable bluff catcher.
I think he has a great bluff catcher.
Ace of diamonds should be clean and out of the way, and we also block ace 10. 3 of clubs might interfere with some bluffs.
What do you think? Bluffing or value? Zhao's made the call.
Wow,
What a hero.
nice pick off.
What a hero call. Boyanovsky with 8 dudes.
Players all in.
Oh boy. Joao stepped right into it.
All in on the call.
Putz. 9-7 contra par de rei.
Cuspy one here for 10 bigs, the 9-7.
Nada.
Pede um-
Could have limped, could have open jammed.
Rei, rei.
Zhao's got the
Rei, rei, 9-7.
wife on the rail. Watching on as a man goes to work. He's got the worst of it with the 9-7, but look, 17% of the time, he's going to be lifting a trophy and a bracelet.
Oito.
Okay,
8.
add some outs here. Clean outs for Zhao. Needs an 8. That's a
Yeah, yeah.
queen. Felipe
Oh,
turning the
hit
straight. Could chop it. Felipe confident that the king's not coming.
Ó.
Wow.
Sim.
Samau flops open-ended here on an all-spade board. Hard to narrow ranges much at all. But I do think if Felipe has a spade in his hand, he's going to be more aggressive on this flop than average. So checking back, let's not rule out strong hands of some kind, but probably fewer of the stuff that's containing a medium spade. Less likely to have flopped 2 pair or flopped a set. Samau's got a nice looking hand to lead bluff.
That's 700.
Big size. 700. No spade for Samau. He's representing like maybe top pair with a spade, but more often 2 pair plus for value. So I think this will get Felipe to fold some pairs even that don't have flush draws. If he just had like king 4 of hearts, he might just fold right now. So Felipe calling, I think, weights him a lot towards having a spade in some fashion or having a stronger pair. So many top pair hands that Felipe might have.
All in.
Players all in.
Wow. But in the face of that check,
Hey.
boy,
5 seconds.
Wow. Oh, he's got it. He's got the absolute nuts. Ace 10 9. Felipe's in trouble here. Zhao's limped button can safely remove ace X from Felipe's range. Can now start looking to get value from a 10 or a 9. This could be it, Kev.
That's
Fired out 550. Sizable bet. It's going to be 1.8 in the middle, 3.5 back, 2 SPR going to a turn.
yeah, this playing off the same idea Felipe was leveraging earlier. An ace almost never going to check the big blind against limp. So Joao confident that 2 jacks are the best hand on this flop.
That's such a grim turn card for Felipe. Like, needed something like king, queen, 8.
Yeah.
Some kind of card that just really crushes his pair of 10s. I think Zhao can just go for 3 streets here, personally.
He can definitely keep betting turn. There's some rivers he'll have to be careful on.
Wow, it's a sizable bet as well.
1.4.
Does Felipe want to dig deep?
Yeah, this is quite a bit larger than geometric. I don't know if Boyanovsky can read into that at all.
It was a pretty fast bet as well. Don't know if I want to read into that one too much or whether Zhao's done it for a reason. Just doesn't want to give his opponent too much time to
5
think.
seconds.
Keep the pressure on and hope his opponent slips up. Here we go. 4.6 in the middle. Brick City for Felipe. Other than Jack 8 and 8-6 getting there.
Yeah, this is where I think it wouldn't be wild for Samau to just shut this one down and collect the pot. I think people underestimate how many just like random 2-pair hands
Yeah,
the big
of course.
blind's able to make on turn and river. He's just going to have any 9-5, 10-5. Doesn't have to jam turn.
All in.
It's going to have every 10-7. But Samau's asking for all of it.
He
He
seems
has
to
to
know
start
it's-
thinking that it's something pretty trashy.
Oh, he's flicked in the 1-chip call.
Wow.
It's all over.
Vamos, Lulu.
Wow. Did not expect it to go down that way. The hand played